What's up, guys? Welcome in. I'm getting ready to do my yoga. I started my day off listening to some praise and worship music to get my mind in the right space for the day. And now I'm going to do my yoga. Let me know where you're coming from, live from, where you at, where you at. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, let me get into it. If you're in the building, drop some hearts. Let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're coming live from. And I'm going to go ahead and get into my rising routine. Let me see, let me see. It's just impromptu. Yeah, I feel like, well, not even what I feel, it's kind of what I was guided to do, so I'm being obedient. I don't know, Instagram, I hope that you're able to see it full. And let me go ahead and begin. What's good, everybody? I wonder if y'all can hear the music that I'm listening to. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome. Let me get back focused. What's up? What's up? In the building, show me some love. This is how I start my day, y'all. I do my best to be disciplined. I'm not always on point. Let me know if you can hear what I'm listening to. I'm listening to music, and I'm also listening to the yoga instructor guiding me on what to do. I'm wondering if y'all can hear that, or if you only can hear me. For I know the plans that I have for you. Jeremiah 29:11. I got plans for you. But God don't tell you what the plans are. He said he knows the plan. She knows the plan. It knows the plan. Tell you what the plans are like. Plans not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope in the future. I'm definitely doing this wrong. What's good, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. Ah. Ah. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Thank you for tuning in. Faith will produce manifestation. Faith without works is dead. An indication of my faith is a corresponding action called work. Faith is acting like God is telling the truth. Just why people confused about how calm I am in my crisis. Wondering why I'm not stressed out, falling apart, and I'm cool, calm, and collected. I'm digging the scene with the faith lean. Whoop, whoop. I'm just acting like God telling the truth. I'm acting like God is telling the truth. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises shall be condemned. Every tongue that rises against me shall be condemned. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. So when I start my day, well, I usually like to start my day with some praise and worship, which I started my day immediately today listening to. I rolled over and turned on some gospel music, praise and worship music. I have birds that are like dropping me off sunflower seeds, and I have sunflowers that are growing as volunteer plants. Let me show y'all. I have a couple of sunflowers growing. This was my first sunflower, and then I have so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sunflowers, and I think this is just grass here. And I put some pennies in here. I also have crystal in here. Now you can't just put any penny. Your penny has to be older than 1989, I believe, because those pennies were made with full copper. And the pennies that are being made today, well, they're not making pennies anymore, but the pennies made after 1989, they don't have copper in it. But sorry, my bad, I went off camera. But hey guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is how I start my day. Hey Alai, hey Lisa, hey Sanaya, hey Jeff. Um, so yeah, I start my day off. I, I usually do my best to be disciplined. Some days I'm not keeping 100. Some days I roll over and I get right on the computer and start checking email, and like those days are not that they don't be productive days, but I feel like I have better days when I start my day off by honoring myself and by spending time with God. So like I said, I usually started off with praise and worship, like I did today. I just listen to. I have a whole gospel playlist, but it doesn't just have like gospel music. It also has meditation music. It has sermons. It's a mixture of different things. There are even songs that are not particularly gospel, but they make you move. like songs from Fela Kuti, um, and they just make me like, you know. Anyway, I'm wondering, like, can you guys hear the music that is playing in the background and the sermon that's playing in the background? Hey, Jeff, Grand Rising, Happy Rising. Jeff, can you let me know if you could hear the music playing in the background or if you only hear me? Okay, perfect. That's perfect. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I currently have meditation music playing in the background, and I also have a sermon playing in my ears at the same time in the background. So let's see. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna get into meditation. I'm just gonna do quick breathing and a little prayer. So the music is already playing. I didn't even have to like turn it on. Hold on 1 second. Just trying to see something. Okay. I think everything's all right, guys. So I'm gonna go into meditation. Meditation is simple. Like from when you first start off meditation, it's not. It might feel challenging because your mind may be used to rushing and you know just going on and on and on and on, racing rather. That was the word I was looking for. Racing, your mind might be racing. And so you might feel like agitated by your process. In the beginning, when you first start meditating, it is annoying and it's frustrating. So when you first start off, you just start off with just a few minutes. So if you only can do 2 minutes, you do 2 minutes, and then you give yourself credit and grace for doing 2 minutes. And then the next day you do 2 minutes again. And then when you find that 2 minutes, you know, you are able to go past 2 minutes, maybe the next day end up being 3 minutes, then you let that be your next bar, 3 minutes. And if you could do 3 minutes, you end up finding yourself doing 5 minutes, and you set 5 minutes as the next bar. On average, you should do about 15 minutes to 20 minutes of meditation every day. And if you could see longer than that, that's great. But on average, that's all you need per day. Hold on a second. Someone needs to get louder in my ear. Feel free to join. Sorry, Spirit keep interrupting me and saying share the music with them. So I'm gonna drop this in all of the chats. Hey, welcome, peace, namaskar, peace and blessings. I'm dropping it in the chat for you guys so that you can hear what I'm listening to. It's a root chakra, sacral, and solar plexus meditation music. Oh, I see, I see. Some, um, okay, perfect. All right, guys, let me get into my meditation. I won't be stopping now. If you feel free to join me, do so. Actually, yeah, if you feel free, if you want to join me, feel free to join me. All right. And I can't say like how long it's gonna take me, so that's on you. This is why I'm saying to you like if you're in a good space and you have time, you should definitely join me. All right. When you meditate, you just basically are centering your attention onto one focus. You pick a focus. Me, I like to oftentimes focus on my breath, or sometimes I envision like a line, like a still line that's in front of me. So like all of my attention draws into this one line. That's how I know I'm focused because I'm able to see one line. Other times I see like kind of like a chakra, like a circle, and it changes colors based on now that I can't really teach you how to do it. It's just like I focus, and then I can see like a circle, but it's not a perfect circle. It's kind of like a cut watercolor circle because it can look at me using my hands, but it can do its own thing. You know, imagine like waves or air, and it changes colors based on the chakra that I'm moving through or that I'm activating. And other things, you can have an affirmation that you state like I am love, I am amazing, and you just repeat it, and that's where all of your attention go. Like basically you're training yourself to focus on one thing and bringing all your attention to that one thing, which brings you centered and focused. All right, I'm beginning. I like to do planks. Oh, did it like stop on? I think it stopped. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in prayer, but I'm gonna do that privately. But I'm gonna wrap up with the plank. Because I love planks. They're so amazing. Ah. It was a pleasure hanging out with y'all. Like I said, I'm going to go into prayer. So I'll see you all later. I hope that you start off your day, you know, honoring yourself first, honoring God first. Before you go out and talk to the world, talk to yourself and talk to God. Be fruitful. Um, it's important as a music artist, but especially as a human being, that being a spirit, to start off your day setting the tone for your day, setting intention for the day, and honoring yourself, honoring God. That's very important. Okay? All right, guys. It was such a pleasure to hang out with you today, and I'll see you soon.